Okay. You want your camera on or off? Because I'm going to click it if you want it on. Okay. Hello.
Hey, how
Hi,
are
we can
you?
hear you. Good. How are you?
I'm good, good. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. So, hey, we don't know each other,
No, I don't
and
know you. Nice to meet you.
I think a nice to meet you too. And so this is going to be a friendly conversation. Listen, we have enough drama, and I just want to talk about and get some things clear. Maybe it can help you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
I'm always willing to hear anything.
And I know Larissa's in the chat, and I know that Larissa has been in Jrod's chat, and I know that she is somewhat of a loyalist to Jrod, and that's fine. Look, you can have your relationships, and I don't even know her, okay? And I've made a comment on a couple of her things, basically to create an awareness, like, hey, whatever you choose to believe, I'm the one that's actually dealing with it. So you may want to talk to me if you got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
So that's where I stand with her. So there's no beef with Larissa other than, like, hey, I see you commenting and you guys keep saying my name up in this dude's chat, and this dude won't shut up about me. So, like, what's the deal? Like, I don't even know you. I was not on the Kiely Rodni case. I came in Idaho 4. I have nothing to do with the Kiely Rodni people. And
Okay.
Jrod got a hold of my channel because he's trying to talk about Idaho 4. And this dude has done nothing but include me in all of his live shows, recorded all my content, streamed me on Twitch without my permission, done all kinds of fucked up shit. And he thinks that he can just pull all these women up in his chat and think that it's okay to abuse me, and they're all up in there and they enjoy the hell out of it. And that's not cool. We don't do that to each other. We don't treat each other. We're supposed to be lifting each other. I think we've been through enough abuse, but yet here's this guy running the show with all his little flying monkeys up in the chat, like cheering him on to abuse me. I'm a mother. And he did not know the story about my daughter. And now, because of what he did to me, and my daughters like came in between that relationship and that reconciliation, number one, that caused one type of trauma. Number two, every time I think of my daughter, now I got to see his fucking face. And he's supposed to be for true crime.
And you're referring to Jrod, correct?
Yes. He got a hold of my children. He had some other woman contact my daughter through Instagram. They made up a bunch of lies, got my kids to lie. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Like I said, I don't know you, so I like
No.
you have to, like, this is. I know Jrod's in the chat, and
I know. Oh yeah, he flew right up in there, didn't he? Immediately. Immediately.
I know,
because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Think about it. Think about it.
I don't know what I'm thinking about. Like, honestly, Jrod and I have not like spoken in almost, I would say, 6 months, until the other night. So I don't know what goes on Jrod's channel.
I know what, and you don't know what happened the other night because I was there. So I saw the end of what happened, but I didn't know who you were. So that's probably how you popped up. So I saw you last night and you were going through something. And I said, you know what? I've went through that. But I've went through a heck of a lot. And this dude has no remorse, no concern for what kind of trauma he caused me, a mother, and came in between. I don't, if you don't know somebody, you're not Dr. Phil. You don't bring somebody's child up on your live and think that you can do something. Listen, I'm still confused about all of that.
Okay, well, why don't, like, I'm like I said, so you saw me on Jrod's panel the other night, and so therefore that's how you found out who I was. And then
I didn't see you. I heard your voice. So like I said, so the other night, Jrod's been having lives talking shit about me for months, like I said, and I'm tired of it. That's what this all boils down to.
Well,
He needs to leave me alone. But I heard you talking about him last night, okay? I heard you talking about him last night and saying that you hate him. And when you said that, I said, fuck. You know what? I hate him too.
wait a minute. Please, can I say something?
You sure can, Judy.
This is not a Jrod slamming. Megan's got her issues with Jrod. Everybody's got different issues with people.
Mhm.
And can I suggest that this conversation be had on Jrod's channel? I mean, you know what I mean?
I won't talk to him ever. I don't want to do nothing with him, but I'm here to warn you, Megs, because you're woman to woman. This is why I came up, and I'm serious about this. Stay the fuck away from him. Run.
Oh.
Fucking run.
Jrod and I have like I told Jrod the other night. Jrod and I have a long ways to go. This is the first. We haven't talked in over a year. Jrod and I do not. I told him the other day when I was on his stream that there's not enough flowers and chocolate for me to ever be friend, like for him to like get on my good side. Like we have a long ways to go. Now I've said that with a lot of other people, and I'm very forgiving. So I'm curious though is why he's saying that you're the one that he's saying, boom, this lady shut my channel down because I exposed her as a pedo. What is
no as a pedo? So you're gonna call me a pedo? You see what I'm saying? So listen, I'm not gonna go there because that's traumatizing shit. And I'm not a pedo. If I was a pedo, I would know it and I would have charges, okay? But I'm not a pedo. I'm a 48-year-old woman. I went to WSU, okay? I'm a certified peer counselor as of last week, and I'll be goddamned if somebody takes my life and my reputation that I work hard for. And this thug in Ohio has any more shit to say and lies because he's going down. And I'm the one who made the live stop the other night because I called the cops, okay? The live that went down the other day, the live that shut down when he came back and said, hey, I got to go take care of my daughter. You know why it shut down? Since they've been calling my local PD, guess what? I had my people find out where the fuck he is.
Put a link up for crazy.
So what I'm saying is he's dangerous. He lies to people. And what he did to me, do you think he wouldn't do that to somebody else and he hasn't done that before? Do you think that he's not going to use this?
Well, I dropped the link. If Jrod were to come up here right now, would you?
I don't want him. He's traumatized me. Listen, you don't understand. I'm a woman. I have been violated my whole life by fuckers like this. And I'll be damned at this age if I have to be re-traumatized, which he already did. I don't want to see his face. When I think of my daughter, I have to remember his voice, him laughing at me, him calling me.
What I'm confused about, and you keep bringing your daughter to this, and and he talks about you. Are you somehow related to the Idaho 4 case?
I'm not related to the Idaho 4 case. I was just a creator and he inserted himself into my personal life because I debunked one of the things that he felt strongly about on his channel. Xana and Ethan were not at the grub truck. I debunked it in March and he came on my show in May, was up on my live May 1st. I still have the recording of it. And he was on my show for like 6 hours. I hadn't eaten anything. I let him be up there. I let him come up there and be a creator and shoot the shit. And he got pissed off that I freaked out and I said, I'm hungry and I'm just being a woman and we get hungry, okay? And you're on my show. You're basically taking over my show. And I'm
crazy.
and so that's what happens. So I don't care what he tells people. I know the truth. But what the reason I came up here, okay, is because I'm trying to talk and and I came back. I left and then I saw this again and I came back. I came and sat back down on my couch after doing something. And I said, let me go be nice to these ladies again. And then I saw Larissa say, oh, Myshell. And I said, you know what? Let me go up on this chat. We need to talk as ladies, and we need to remove him from this conversation, because this is not about Jrod anymore and what Jrod thinks. This is about me being who I am and saying, ladies, we got a problem and it's a pattern. I'm not the pattern. That person seems to, I see from what I've already seen about what you talk about and what these other ladies are going
Hey,
through.
I need to interrupt real quick because I came in late to the party. This is Meg's channel. So Meg's, let me speak if you don't mind. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, go for it.
I have a house full, so pardon any noise, but this isn't Jrod's channel. I don't know what's going on. You can, like and dislike whoever you want, but I just feel, in my opinion, that should not be brought here because it's just not the place for it. If you have an issue
Okay,
with
well, I
Jrod,
don't need the gang stalking, and I don't need a bunch of women jumping on my ass. And that's
I
what
haven't jumped your
you
ass.
see how all these people are.
I haven't jumped
No,
your
wait,
ass.
wait.
ma'am. Hold
Time out,
on.
time out. Wait, no, time out right now. Time out. First of all, Jrod's right below me. Just want to give you the heads up. Second, right below you is Larissa. That's who's up here. Third, the one on the end, Judy. Well, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. See, there
And
you go.
that's
She
fine.
ran away.
Let her leave. That's the thing. I wanted to come up because everybody was asking me to. It's none of my business. I'm trying to stay out of everybody's bullshit. But when it comes to somebody having an issue with somebody, don't go to somebody else's panel and bring your bullshit here. There's enough
Yeah,
of
but
that shit
try to
going around.
also have a whole smear campaign and say, "Oh, run, this person's evil, this and this and this." Let us, learn for ourselves based on our interactions with the people. This is the whole point of why we had that live last night in the first place.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
People
saying.
should,
Don't bring
yeah,
it
people
to
should
other
not be
people's
coming.
platforms.
And not
Right,
only
people should
that,
not be coming
if
and doing that.
our opinion of Jrod is what it is today. Like Megan said, it can change in an hour, it can change in 2 hours, either way, just like he can change his opinion of us. But we should judge people on what they do to us.
Correct.
Not,
Or not. Now, wait a minute. Now, I watch people, and I don't like certain people, but by the way they act to others as well. That's me. I don't really care for Jrod. Sorry, Jrod, but he knows we've had words before because he misspoke and said some things in another chat about me that wasn't true. So I just stayed away from him. I didn't go to his channel and start shit either. I'm just not like that. But I don't have an issue at this point with Jrod. And I just didn't see if that woman has an issue, that's fine. But it's rude to bring it to somebody else's channel. That's not okay. It's not.
Well, she was, and so Jrod, maybe you can fill us in on, because I literally had no idea what this is all about, and I'm like, I feel like I'm
Well,
stuck, and then she's saying that I'm ganging up on her, and I'm like, I'm not ganging up on anybody, and that's what I was
No,
gonna say.
this is the thing. She does this because I've had.
Hey, sorry guys. Sorry,
She's
Larissa,
harassed-
you all. I'm dipping. I have company that I just
Okay.
wanted to come up and handle
Bye.
when everybody asks
Okay,
me.
love
Bye,
you.
guys.
thank you, Crazy.
Bye.
No, but I just wanted to say that, I find it kind of funny that, if she sees me in Jrod's chat, she comes and makes it a point to come into my comment section when I have nothing to do with Idaho 4 case and fucking drag Jrod through the mud and say not to be his friend. In multiple videos, she's commented these things on multiple different accounts. I didn't even know who she was until right now. Because she's on so many alt accounts. What are you hiding from? This is the point of what I'm getting at. We're not supposed to be going and smearing other people. Let people make their own judgment based on their own interactions. Because now you're trying to create a narrative. Let them handle that on their channels.
Well, and this is what you were saying, like we were just saying earlier, Larissa, and last night, like you said, that my opinion of Jrod, I have opinion of Jrod. I have my own issues with Jrod. Now, that doesn't mean that Judy has the same issues I have with Jrod. That might be completely two different. That is completely two different entities. So to try to put them together and try to tell me one way or the other, when I don't even know, she's saying she's saying about a daughter. She's saying pedos.
See,
I mean,
now
these are
we're
words
backstabbers. Now we're backstabbers because we didn't go with her narrative. Do you understand what's happening here? That should be just the end of the discussion right there. Jrod shouldn't even have to say anything to prove himself. She just showed her character right there, because we
and
did
I
not
don't
go
even know
for
who
her
she is.
with her.
And
I
she
know.
came out, and she
I
came out
know.
to me like, and then
That's
she's
the
trying to tell me that
problem.
I've got a whole bunch of bullies up here, and I'm like, I don't think that that's fair. And if anybody knows me, this is the channel that people can come here and discuss if they have issues. I don't mind that. But if you're gonna run, and so if you're still here, whatever your name is, I don't even know. I really don't want anybody a broken glass. That's that. No, like broken glass, or is that who that was? Broken glass. I'm trying to help. I leave it to the women to backstab fuck out of another.
See,
I
that's
see.
what I'm saying. She's calling us backstabbers because we didn't go with her narrative, and we
I'm not
chose
saying
to
that I
judge
didn't go
him
with
off
the
of that.
narrative.
Jrod came up here and hasn't said a damn word yet. Okay.
I'm just here trying. I wait for my turn,
No,
lady.
but you didn't jump her, and you
just
just
over
sat here
that.
quietly listening. So where was the assault?
Yeah. Actually, I have wifey back here watching the show with me. She's say hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi,
I got wifey watching because wifey has me and wifey have gone through this with this lady for the past, like, God knows, almost a year. Megan, I will beg you and ask you. I know that I'm probably not like on the best terms with you, far as like we
Never.
just like try to like get
I'll
to
tell.
a
Wait,
middle
time out
ground.
before he even says this. Like before he even says this, because I'll say it right now. Everybody, I choose to talk to who I choose to talk to, and if someone comes to me and has a grievance, and this is where I get myself in trouble, because I try to find out both sides, and to be able to figure out where the misstep was. And I get myself into trouble all the time doing this because I find out more information than I want to. But for Jrod's his own person. I'm not friends with Jrod. Jrod's not like we're acquaintances. We're not best friends. We're not anything. Jrod knows that I hate him, and as much as he hates me, we also have come a long ways since a year ago.
Thank you, Megan.
Things have changed. We've grown up. Things have happened. Things have been different now. Now, we hated each other a year ago, but it's taken me a year to get to this point. So, like, you can't. And so to come in here a year later and say that I'm friends with Jrod, you're lying to yourself. Because if you had come to me 3 weeks ago and told me this, I might have had your back, because I hated Jrod. I still hate Jrod. Jrod knows that. I told him that. I mean, I don't hate him, but I hate him. It's just what it is. That's because we have our past. But that doesn't mean Judy has to hate Jrod because of me. That doesn't mean Larissa has to hate Jrod because of me. I don't make someone hate someone because of me. That's ridiculous. So for you to come in here and say that I need to hate someone because you're upset with someone, that's exactly what we talked about last night. Is it the bullying bullshit needs to stop? And
yeah, people jump on other people's cart without knowing all the facts, and this is what causes all the trouble. Correct?
So, Megan, I gotta say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to give me the opportunity to at least speak my piece. I think you are bear witness as far as like here in True Crime, when sometimes we create content. It is not really pleasant to a lot of people. It's not pleasant either to the person that we make the content of, and it's a known fact. Like, we understand that when we make those contents, we know the consequences of that, and we know that not a lot of people is gonna like us. But at the same time, at that moment when we create that content.
Hey, wait, time out real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Time out. Billy, I've already said once yesterday, I do not want to hear Kiely's voice. I don't talk about the Kiely case. I don't want to hear about the Kiely case. I don't ever want to talk about the Kiely case. I don't talk about the Kiely case. So unless it's in the past and we're working something out, I don't bring it up. So if you want to keep bringing up the Kiely case, I'm going to take, I'm one, there's a mod in here right there. And there's another one, is me. So if I tell Moon to kick you, you will be gone. So please, if you want to stay in chat, that's fine, but do not quit with the accident and Kiely stuff. I don't want to hear it, and that's just going to piss me off. So if you want to keep going, keep going. If you're going to stop. That's your warning. One warning and you're done. So go ahead, Jrod.
Thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. So I want to make it very short. when we created whatever content that it was based under Megan Cole concept, um I believe that you fully aware that even though we created that type of content, we never approach you outside of that. Like we never bother you personal be like, the only time that of course again I crossed that boundary was just to make sure that you was okay because actually I was worried about you. That was the only time that I went outside of YouTube to approach in any other way. But I never came here to your channel and disturb. I never commented to disturb. I never. I really, I left it as content. Either or, people need to understand that we should be free to express ourselves in certain times and moments in life, and at the same time we should allow ourselves to learn from mistakes in the past and move on forward to be better people. And I don't think that people here in true crime have a bad heart, because I believe there is a lot of people in true crime that means well and really want to do a lot of good to the people. But at the same time, we have characters like this lady that I'm actually glad that she popped up here because she went to Dego's channel, I guess, because she thinks because like me and Dego having differences, like I'm not gonna sit there in my channel and talk shit about Dego because I have a, a very respectful and very I have Dego on a very high pedestal far as he's very respectful. He talks to people the right way. Everyone has like their faults, like their mistakes, and has their little itty beats. But those itty beats don't mean that it's going to change the relationship and the appreciation and the respect that I have for Dego. So seeing that she don't like Dago since the very beginning of the time, like since like way before me and her was beefing, she already had it out for Dago and for many other content creators. When this lady first came to the picture in the true crime community, I reached out to her in a good way. Like I sent her a text. I was like very impressed with the energy that she was bringing to the table, even though I thought that she was like edgy like me, and I was like, yo, she's edgy. I think that if I approach her about the Idaho folk case and probably compare notes and share my thoughts with her, it might be a good conversation for the people. And due to that, she's like a smaller content creator than me, because Megan, I like to help smaller content creators. So I approach smaller content creators to, give him help in the same way bigger content creators than me. When I was just starting in the Kiely Rodni case, they give me the help. They give me the appearances, they co-sign me, and like getting baptized in the true crime community in YouTube. It takes all the content creators to actually sit there and listen to you, and if it's anything there that it could be talked about, um they allow you to be on the platforms and stuff like that. So again, if I got help in the true crime community to become who I am today, or who I was before this lady false reported my channel and took it down with all my Kylie Rodney work, with all my Idaho work, we a whole year of hard work and content from the bottom of my heart that people have seen me share sweat, tears, and energy. And she didn't care about none of that. Just because one day, due to the after the information that I shared with her on her show, she didn't. I guess she didn't like it. I guess she just was against it, and so she kind of like really disrespected me on her live stream, and she blamed it on that she was hungry. But it was like mad disrespectful from her part to myself, as being for a second time on her platform, because the first live stream went well. I didn't talk about none of my shit. I let her speak everything that she was talking about, and just because I let her talk about whatever she wanted to talk about, because it's her show, it was everything was good. But then I guess in the second live stream when I shared my thoughts, in some other topics, she didn't like that, and she really got very disrespectful, and she tripped, and then she blamed it on that she hasn't eat for hours and stuff like that, which I looked at it like that was an excuse. So I left it like that. I didn't react to like everybody was looking at me like, damn, Jrod, you took that shit to the chin. Like you a man though. Like you didn't say nothing, you didn't even flinch. And I was like, whoa, what can I say and what can I do? I'm on her channel, and I'm not that type of guy. Like Megan could sit here right now and light me up about however she feels about the past, and I'm not gonna sit here and go out crazy on her. This is her channel, and I respect people's channels. Like if I'm gonna go crazy at anyone, I go to my channel and do that on my time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't go to
Well, that's
people.
what I was like. If that's why when she came up and she was saying pedo and everything else, those are really, really strong words. And I don't, and because I don't know the full story of anything in that specific area. I don't know that.
That came out of her daughter's mouth. Big shout out
Okay,
to
so
Hannah. I still have like her phone number. We
were
haven't
you?
talked for a
How
little
did?
bit.
Who's her daughter?
Her name is Hannah. Big shout out to Hannah. She's a very young lady. She's a very good lady. She has gone through a lot. She's the real victim in this case.
In what
She's
case?
the and let's say between the Myshell Lee case, far as her. Oh, what happened to the baby? Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me
No,
grab
you're
the
fine.
baby real quick.
You're fine. I'm so confused. Is anybody else?
I think it's an issue that should be done on somebody on another channel, and this is making
Well,
my
broken
heart
glass.
pound.
I don't. I'm just. I'm not. I'm broken glass. Come up and tell me. I don't know why you're saying.
No, Megan.
No, I feel like there's a reason she's here, and I want to help her. I whatever this grievance is, I feel like there's a reason, and if there is a reason, and someone can give me a fact that I
But
can
this
go
is
on.
something that you need to get the information on prior to the show. Not,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? This is,
I feel like I'm coming in the seventh inning with not knowing whatever
yeah,
happened.
you're coming in at 60 miles an hour. You miss 0 to 59.
And I truly like I'm not saying that you're wrong, broken glass or mental health. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that he's wrong. I just don't know. I don't know. I can't. I want to say I want to help both of you, but it doesn't. It doesn't seem like it's going to help me. And it sounds like this is a rabbit hole that Megan will go into, and that will add more stress to.
I'm back.
I think this is a rabbit
No,
hole we don't need to go into right now.
yeah, and you know what though? I totally agree, Max, because I tell you what, it gets in details and it goes deeper and deeper. And this is a situation that I'll beg you to please to not delete this live stream, and if you please make it private, I beg you to keep it,
I'll leave it up. I have no. I have no. I
because
have
because
no.
she just confessed to a criminal, She just she told the cops on my locality, my people, that she don't know the work that I put for these guys. She don't have no idea how cool I am with my local PD. So she called my local PD and said that someone was yelling at their kids in this one address or whatnot, right?
Do you guys live close to each other?
No, she's far the fuck away on the West Coast. Where you at?
Oh, okay.
And I'm over here, in Ohio. So this is how crazy this bitch get. Like I never call her local PD. I never call no cop on her. It's things that she got in the working like behind closed doors, that's her problem and her own consequences of the shit that she done, but it doesn't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So she she called my PD and had my PD making a welfare check over here in my house, right? And due to the PD knows The PD knows. Like they don't get no calls from my house. Like they don't get like, listen, we've been here for more than 10 years here in Ohio. They don't get no phone calls from us, and they see us all the time. Like they see when I say that the PD see us all the time, they see us all the time, and I reserve the reasons for. But we in
Well,
full
and like I said,
communication with them. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like this is all information that I know nothing about. Like
Right,
and it's
right,
like putting me, like I said, I feel like I'm coming into the ninth inning and don't know what happened in the first not 8 innings. So it's
right.
like
No,
I'm
yeah,
getting the
that's
picture.
what I'm saying. I beg you to please save the footage because
I will. It'll stay up.
I will appreciate you
Because I
because
don't know, and I'm
this
not
lady,
saying that because of him. I'm not. Maybe it's gonna help. I don't. I was not. I have no idea who you are, Broken
if
Glass
you
or Myshell.
want, if you want Megan, don't do it for me, do it for my kids.
Okay,
Cause
because pedos
cause
and
you see
pedos
when
saying that kind of
the,
thing to me, unless there's a reason, and like if you've never talked to her daughter, and Idaho 4, and this seems like a rabbit hole that, like, if
oh
I
yeah,
dive
it's a long
into, I'm gonna
story.
find
It's a
out
whole
more
year.
information about Jrod that I'm not gonna like, and I'm also
It's a
gonna
whole
find out more
year.
information about others that I'm not gonna like, and then I'm gonna have an opinion of it, and then this turns into a whole new thing, and then I have now got two cases that I am involved myself in,
Right.
and I don't want
And
to
you're
involve.
already dealing
I
with
didn't
your
involve
own
myself in the
problems,
first one.
Megan.
Yeah,
Megan,
you're
you're
already
already
going through enough stress,
you're going
Megan.
through enough right now.
You don't have a dog in this fight.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to show up and show love, let you know like the eats and bits of it. You know what I mean? Just so you
Well,
have
that's
a
why
heads
I
up.
said
You know what I mean?
if I could have you guys both up here, and you guys, I was more than ready to just sit here and listen, because maybe, like, you guys could work something out and figure out where it went wrong and everything else. But I don't know that
Yeah.
I'm the person that needs to do that for you guys. Like, I feel like there's someone that is better suited for this. And
And you see, Megan, she had the opportunity. She came, last live stream, she tried to hop on when I was having discrepancies with Detective John from the Idaho 4 case. And she tried to hop on the live stream. She hit the link and tried to hop on the live stream. And I'm like, this lady must be crazy. Like she false reported my YouTube channel, took it down, and now she thinking the new channel that I'm trying to build from the ground up, I'm gonna allow you to get on my live stream after you took my channel down. Like how crazy can you be to try to do something like that? Like you take someone's channel and then try to go to their new channel to keep aggravating the situation. I just don't see it as, you know what I mean? Because again, we've been trying to leave the situation alone due to these very sensitive. But at the same time, like the lady keep like lurking for people that talks to us, that goes to our channel, that talk our community members. She attacks our community members. She attacks our moderators. She just due to that she got exposed. And you know when someone get exposed and you tell the truth about them, especially when the truth come out of her own daughter's mouth, that shit fuck her whole life up though. It did, and I understand that. And I didn't look for that. She looked for it because she should have left me the fuck alone. She lied so much on the internet that her own daughter had to come for her own defense because she said that her daughter got sex trafficked and shit. Her daughter never got sex trafficked. And she had to come to YouTube and say, like, yo, my mama's lying. I have never gone through that shit. So when you put your own kid to defend herself on the internet and then you get the fire of getting exposed by your own kid, don't blame everyone else that heard you kids saying what she said on our show because you did look for it. You shouldn't come to YouTube and lie and act like you someone that you're a victim when you're not a victim. And we found out about it. Now she's exposed and she got mental problems. She just pissed off and don't want to let it go. But Megan, I don't want to keep bothering you with this. I appreciate you. Big shout out to all your community. You have gone through a lot. You're a survivor and you're a tough cookie yourself. Hopefully, little by little things, we end up to having some kind of like um, professional conversations as far as content creation and YouTube. Now that you being a content creator for almost a year,
I am
congratulations.
not a content creator by any way, shape, or form.
But you see, but you have the talent, you have the energy, you have the strength, and Megan, I appreciate you for giving me at least the benefit of the doubt that that's all I ask for, and keep going forward, stay strong. big shout out to my sister Larissa as well. She's doing a lot for the true crime community, and she's doing a lot for herself and her family. And now that she's good friends with Megan, I know that she's gonna do good by you. And I know it's gonna be a beautiful thing, and no one's gonna regret this. Megan community, thank you so much, Judy. I appreciate you. I'ma see you soon. I'm always here. Your
Thank
brother
you.
from another mother, Jrod Point. Have a good, beautiful night.
Have a beautiful night.
Tell your wife having a beautiful day too.
Thank
Yes,
you.
happy
She's listening.
Thanksgiving.
Say hi, baby.
Hi.
Happy
She's here,
Thanksgiving to you
though.
and your family.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I appreciate y'all. We'll be going live tonight later on. If y'all want to come by, y'all more than welcome. I appreciate y'all. We're probably going to be talking about a little bit of things that is going to clarify a lot of questions for people. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and God bless y'all. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Oh. Well, that was unexpected.
Did I walk into what?
Don't even ask. Don't even try to analyze it.
I don't know any. I'm so sorry to Broken Glass. I honestly, and Jrod, I honestly have no idea what your guys' beef is, and I'm trying to stay out of drama as much as I can. So,
Yeah, you got enough drama of your own right now.
she'll be back, I promise.
Well, that doesn't mean Megan's going to entertain it. So, although, it is her channel, she'll do what she wants.
Well, no, and I when she came up and she's talking about her daughter and everything else, and I'm like, what is I don't even no, neither one of them said.
Is she broken? No, wait. Now, let me see if I got this straight. She's talking on chat as Broken Glass, and she comes up as a mental analyst.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty tricky. I wouldn't know how to do that.
Well, you can change your name to come up, and you have a name when you can come up, and if you can.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So you can change it. So
I was born Judy. I'll stay Judy.
So that's why mental health. Yep. Mental comes to mind help. Yeah.
She has 50 alts. Well,
I guess I don't know, but
Megan knows how to block. She has her hand on there.
100, Larissa. Like I said, I was willing to hear her out. But she kept going back to, she keeps my daughter out of your mouth, and I'm like, I don't think that he really said anything about your daughter to me. I can't get in that fight because I don't know. Like I said, I felt like I was coming in the ninth inning, and I'm the relay pitcher that's supposed to know everything and how the game is going, but I have no clue on how the game's going and how it started or whatever, and I can't. That's like
I just got a message to I just got a message to stop this conversation and let's move forward. And I respect who gave me the heads up. So trust me.
I agree. I'm as shocked as the next person because I wasn't prepared for that at all. So
I have no idea, crazy. I have no idea. It's something Jrod could answer. If he's still here, Jrod, could you answer Crazy's question?
So what is everybody doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow? I'm going to be having dinner with my family. What are you guys all doing? Who's going to be having dinner with their families? Who's coming? I'm so excited.
I'm not having dinner with my family because I can't leave my dog at home. He'll bark too much. I can't bring my dog to my brother's house because he's got cats.
Mental health.
What the hell? So
You see this?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that piece of paper mean? Hello?
Oh, yeah,
Who are you
Megan,
looking-
we need to get off this.
Okay, hold on. What are you looking at? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So what does that piece of paper mean?
I mean, people are like, she's coming in here saying she's a mental health. Listen, I've been in college for the last 2 years. I don't know why this guy came after me.
I'm not saying you're not certified. I
Okay,
just thought
I'm a
you were
certified
talking in
person.
chat under a different name, so I was just trying to make sure you were the
I
same
have a
person.
certification. Okay.
But you came in as broken glass into the conversation of chat. You came into this room as mental health analyst. All I was asking was, are these the same people? That's all I was asking.
Okay, but there's other people that are, making comments because they're being smart, and obviously they're, like I said. But listen, this isn't. I don't understand why people. Okay, so does it make sense to you that a man that just turned 47 would be messing with a woman he don't even know when he's married? Does it make sense to you that a man would reach out personally to some lady's kids he don't even know just to fuck with her? Does that make sense to you, or are you guys missing that?
But your problem with Jrod is not a problem we would normally talk about on this channel.
But we weren't talking about that, not necessarily, until guess who flew up in the chat? Then all of a sudden we had an ambush. And what did I tell you before anybody came up else on the panel? She asked me, she said, oh, Jrod's here. Can he come up on chat? Maybe he wants to join in. And I said, I can't, he traumatizes me. And as soon as they came up, as soon as people came after me, because this is what happens, a bunch of women gang up and he does, okay? And it gets real freaking ugly.
Okay, but wait. Okay, hold on. I just walked away and I came back and so I don't even know what you guys are talking about. But my question to you, and then this is how my brain works, and so I have to ask it right away, or else I will completely get sidetracked and not ask it. My question to you is, what is your end goal on being on my channel to put this out on my channel?
The end goal is to be like, hey, ladies.
Link for Larissa.
You could really be supportive of one another and encourage each other instead of this breaking down and using mental health as a weapon to use a stigma against somebody and then claim all these false narratives and stories and say that they're doing this and that. We need to get beyond that. I saw Megs go through a lot last night. It reminded me of what I went through. Obviously, now I'm re-traumatizing myself by even trying to reach out. But see what happens? You try to do a good thing and somebody always wants to come in between that and turn it into a bad thing. And because I have been traumatized by this person, you don't even understand the level of malicious shit. And no, I did not. Let's clear this up. I did not call the cops on his daughter because he was yelling at his daughter. That's not true. That is not true. Okay. I did not call the cops because of that. I called the cops because he was threatening a 15-year-old boy. That's why I said, I've had enough. This live's been going on. It went on for 12 hours.
I have a question for you, though. If your local law enforcement is already involved, then what is the point of you doing this smear campaign that you're doing right now? Like, what is there to prove to us?
Smear campaign, Larissa. This smear campaign that you've been watching him do to me for the last fucking 3 months.
I'm sorry, you just
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Hey.
Shut your fucking mouth. You don't
Megan,
because you're called
this
on
is
your
enough,
shit.
in your
or
life.
I'm going to get off.
You just got called on your shit, and that's why you're
No,
mad.
I did not. I'm calling you on your shit, and you're
I'm calling you on your shit right now.
I muted her.
That goes right there.
Wait.
She showed her character when we didn't agree with what she was saying. And then she turned around and called us backstabbers because we didn't agree with what she was saying. Keep yelling, lady.
I will.
Okay, stop yelling.
In your fucking mouth.
Stop yelling. It's my channel and I'm asking you to stop yelling. Otherwise I can't hear you and I'm trying to understand why you're so
I'm
upset.
48, child. I'm 48. Don't fuck with me, young lady.
I
I've
don't
seen
care
you
how old you
for
are.
3
I'm
months.
more mature than you are right now.
For
Can
3
you
months,
relax and take
I'm
it
fucking
down?
traumatized. Deal with it. For 3
It's not our
months, you've been
issue.
fucking with
It's not
me.
our issue. It's not our issue.
For
Take it
3
to your law
months, it is
enforcement.
a fucking issue.
Call the cops
You
then.
making it
Call
an
the
issue
cops
by
then.
coming up
Call the
here.
cops then. Call the
Listen,
cops then. Call the
listen,
cops
Wait,
then.
stop.
listen.
Stop.
You
Mental awareness.
said you were 48. I beat you all. Okay, trust me. I wish I was 48
I know
again.
what you guys are trying to pull, and you
Then
I'm
get
not
off the
pulling anything.
panel.
You
Get off
fucking-
the panel then,
But
lady.
this ain't about that. This ain't about that.
Jesus.
You know what this is about, Larissa? This is about maybe you should fucking look in the mirror and look at what you've been doing, because I got screenshots
I
of
do.
you, honey.
I do. I own all my shit, baby. I do.
But
And
why
it's
don't you
been known.
own
You
the
could ask
fact that
around.
you support abuse? You don't know me. What the fuck are you talking shit
I
about
support
me for
abuse?
then, girl?
Far
You
from
don't
it,
fucking
baby.
know me.
Wait,
You don't
don't know
fucking
me
know
either.
me. You never fuck. You don't know my daughter, my relationship, what you
I don't
fucking
give a shit.
did.
That's not my business. My
Why
business
did
is the
you
fact that you're
support that
bringing your
abuse?
issues. My
You don't
issue
know
is
the story. You don't know that.
Can we get this bitch out of here, please? Thank you.
I muted her.
Oh my God.
I put her backstage for a minute. She cooled off.
Don't
Okay.
even let her back on the fucking panel, Megan. At this point, she's bringing issues that don't even concern us. If her local PD is dealing with it, let her local PD deal with it. Because you know what? If we start getting involved, she could potentially fucking call the cops on us and create a narrative. So we need to stay clear of their issue.
So that's what I was gonna say. Is that why is she bringing it to me, and why does she think that I have anything to do with anything? I don't
Because
have.
you're the next channel to air on. Well, here's the thing. Like I told you, I got a very educated warning to stop. And I told you, and it resurfaced, and it's just, this is not the channel for on. And the mental health we're talking about has got to do with you, with us all standing beside you. It has nothing to do with someone else's
Megan,
mental health.
This lady heard you say, I hate that man. I hate Jrod. And she thought she could hop up here and sway everybody's fucking opinion of Jrod because she heard you say you hated Jrod. That's what that is. She swooped in and on an advantage because of something you said. But if she would have listened to the full live was to stop fucking bashing people. Stop bashing people. These are the types of people that I'm sick of. Let us make a fucking opinion based off of our experiences, not your experiences. With all the he said, she said, shut up. You are showing your true colors because we didn't sit there and fucking cater to what you were saying. And then you called us backstabbers. And then she wants to come on here and say, I know what this is going to turn into. Then get off the panel. You're making
Well,
yourself
I don't know.
a victim.
I don't know. And like I said, I don't have a dog in that fight, so it's not my fight.
Exactly. It's not your problem. She doesn't need to bring it here.
I can't even, and I'm sorry that she's so upset because I feel like there's something that she wants to say, but she's not saying it right or something. But then again, I'm like, I'm always
Again, if you got a problem with somebody, call your local PD.
Right.
Let them hash it out. Don't make false allegations about people. Don't carry on a rumor. If you think you've got something, then turn it in.
And just for the record, I don't give a shit how old I am. I act older than a lot of the people on this fucking platform. So don't even say that. Like, don't even go there. I'm a lot wiser in my mind than a lot of people fucking think. So don't even say, oh, well, I'm older than you. Girl, your actions don't show that you're acting older than me, though. Just saying.
Well, and Jrod and I, and everybody knows that Jrod and I have had a very rocky relationship at best. And I feel like she's trying to use that because Jrod and I don't.
If she's got her own channel, then go to her own channel. This, does she have her own channel?
I don't know.
She obviously does, because her and Jrod have been in this fucking war. They have a channel beef. They beef with each other's channel. She's done the most already. Like, you're doing the most when you're creating multiple different alt accounts and going on to people that don't even have anything to do with the Idaho 4 case and trying to sway their opinion on somebody. writing private letters, like private paragraphs to people about this one person. Like, take it to your local PD. That's the way that you fix this situation. Not sit here and be like, well, now let me get everybody on YouTube on my side. No, when you win with your law enforcement, if everything's true, then everybody will finally be able to make an opinion for themselves. We need to not be saying, well, you talk to this person and you talk to that one. Well, who cares who we talk to? Make your own opinion based off of your interaction with the person. Stop listening to what
Well, and I
everybody
feel
else
like
is
there's
saying.
I feel like there's a whole lot of drama channels that are all the way around this YouTube. And if you want to create, you want to reach out to one of them that knows how to play this game, then more
Receptive to.
there'd be more people that would be willing to have a side and take sides and everything else. But I'm not going to take a side because I'm not, and I hate the side thing because that's what I hate more than anything. And I'm me, not a them or a they. But I don't want, like, by me putting a stamp on something in some way, shape, or form, it becomes a huge thing. And I'm not, I don't have the fight in me to fight against Jrod.
Well, one thing we just discovered, Megan, is if we think we've got issues that we need to resolve in our own life and correct and improve on, if we thought we were high-end problems, we just learned that you know what I mean?
Our problems seem very minute, you're trying to say.
Yeah, well, we don't have a problem in the world. I mean,
yeah, I guess I could have that way.
I mean, she made me kind of feel good. It's kind of like if you think your house is a mess, watch Hoarders.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll feel better, you know. But
well, and this is what happens on YouTube. And I'm sorry, I'm eating. My son brought home chicken nuggets for me. He brought them home for himself, but he shared them with me because I didn't have food. But I can't. It's like you can't, like, when I go to other channels and I'm trying to hear all their issues, and someone said it perfectly. Just because I know Jrod from a year ago, and I have my opinion of what happened from a year ago with Jrod and I, or a year and a half ago. That's the 6 months there. That's something different. We've come a long ways. And when I say a long ways, and he'll agree, in less than a week ago, I hadn't even spoken with Jrod. And so the conversation, wow, I feel like I'm having deja vu right now. That I have my opinion of Jrod, and she has her opinion of Jrod for the last 3 months. And so I know what Jrod's capable of, but there has to be a give and take here. And so you can't go to one, you can't go to Larissa and then go to Judy and then go to Jrod.
Is she in the back?
No.
Okay.
No. And I feel like I can't take on a thing that I don't know anything about. I generally didn't know anything about it. And she feels like she says that I'm trying to put my narrative on it. I'm not trying to put any narrative on anything.